Sure. Here's a rephrased version of the text you provided, keeping the key points intact, but with more structured, polished, and coherent language. I've broken it into sections for easier understanding. Music playing. There are so many people out there saying things like, "She was a fraud, a liar, manipulative." But I know the relationship Robyn and I had was genuine. It felt strong and close. Then suddenly there was this divide. One moment she acted like my best friend, and the next she ignored me and hurt me deeply. It's like, just be consistent. Either be a friend or don't. Janelle's move to North Carolina. Do you have a wipe? That gas smell is awful. Janelle is moving to North Carolina, and I'm really excited for her. Christine, David, Truly, and I flew out to Flagstaff to help drive the moving trucks across the country. We've been taking turns behind the wheel. Christine and David are in the moving van, and Truly and I are in my truck. Janelle seems really enthusiastic about starting over. She's looking forward to getting her flower business going. For now, she's moving in with Maddie. They've fixed up a room above the garage for her. We made an offer on some land and it was accepted. Once that's finalized, we'll start building. I hope she finds someone, but I understand she's not looking right now, and that's totally fine. She needs to focus on herself first. Janelle has always been independent. Back in Vegas, she would just go on solo trips without hesitation. I used to ask if Kody would go with her, and she'd just say, "I don't know." Meanwhile, I'd always be waiting on Kody, but now I feel stronger and more independent than ever, thanks to having real support. In a marriage, it's never about keeping score. You give 100%, and when one partner can't, the other steps up. That wasn't how it worked with us. In a plural marriage, people kept score. That's not healthy. Feeling like an afterthought. I remember feeling like Robyn had nicer furniture, better dishes, prettier decorations, just more of everything, and I was left with scraps. Scraps of time, scraps of stuff. With my first 3 wives, we'd always pull together and make it work, but it always felt like I was in someone's bad books. There was constant tension when the family was together. Unfair fights, accusations, name-calling. A big reason the family fell apart was the deep lack of trust. Sister Wives Closet. I got an email through one of my businesses from someone who placed an order on the Sister Wives Closet website but hadn't received anything. They wanted a refund or their item. I forwarded the message to Robyn so she could handle it. Hopefully, she responds soon. We started Sister Wives Closet over a decade ago, but the business has been on pause. The site is still technically live, so occasionally someone places an order and Meri gets the notification. But it's mostly dormant now. Sometimes it feels like the only reason we even talk is to exchange information, not because there's a real connection. I'm in a different place now, moving on with my life. I don't feel the need to fix relationships that others aren't willing to work on. It was always just me trying. I had a strong bond with her, but now I'm questioning why. Don't tell me you want a relationship with me and then disappear for months. I always defended Meri, even when others ignored her or plotted against her. I didn't feel distance between us until she moved. That's when things shifted. I cared about her. We've shared so much history. I just wish we could be normal around each other again. That's all I want. Aurora's baptism. Today's a big day. Aurora is getting baptized. She's been visiting different churches and finally made her choice. It's very different from the kind of baptism we knew. In her new church, there isn't a set place or designated leader. It's much more flexible. Women baptize women, and she even asked me to do it. I was shocked, but honored. She stepped into the tub, Kody whispered something in her ear, and when she came up, her face was glowing with joy. It was such a powerful moment. We had a small dinner to celebrate. Aurora had been baptized as a child, but doing it now as an adult meant so much more. She was just so excited. I told her it might be hard to top this experience. Maybe only her wedding day could. She said, "My wedding will be up there too." And I get it. The advice and support from all of us mean a lot. We all want to marry our soulmates, right? The soulmate conversation. Kody's my soulmate. I love him. But I'd never been married in a plural family before. When Robyn and Kody started calling each other soulmates, it surprised me. Robyn knows how painful that kind of favoritism can be. She grew up in a plural family, but maybe they did have something special. I don't know. I don't really care anymore. Still, after all the breakups with the other wives, she's guarded now.